Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to this live stream by AeroVerse developers. And today we're going to be showing three of our amazing new products that will be coming out um, onto the InfoFlight community. We have AeroVector X, AeroRadar X, and iPlanner. AeroVector X and AeroRadar X are done by me, and iPlanner is being done by Naval K Flyer, or currently IF Aviation United. So yeah, we will also take a video from Naval K Flyer pretty soon. But we're starting with AeroRadar X. So AeroRadar X is a all-in-one. Sorry. So AeroRadar X is actually an all-in-one flight mapping software, live flight map tracking software for in-flights and in-flight servers. So let's take a quick look. So here, this right here is. Oh wait, sorry guys, sorry. Okay, so let's take a look right here at let's take a look at AeroRadar X. So once you go to the website is not currently available right now. It's on an older version. So to get this up, this is another newer updated version. So here's how the website looks. So as you can see, we have a couple of basic features that all flight trackers have. We have obviously a pretty nice map, pretty decent map, and high quality map. We can zoom in to like different airports. Like, so if we go to Charlotte de Gaulle, for example, down here. We also switch servers. So we have casual server, we have training, we have expert. So if I go to expert, for example, you can see all the flights down here, and even in some more detailed airports, we can have like the taxiway numbers. So we have Romeo 17, we have gate numbers, we have Kilo 39, Kilo 35, all the gate numbers that you want. Runway marking numbers, as you can see, we have, this is runway 08, right 26 left. So yeah, this is a pretty great application. And you can see, of course, and obviously you can tap. This is a really like early beta version. I feel like I should say this for all the apps that are going to be showcased. This is like a very early version. So if there are issues, then they will definitely be fixed. And if there are, and some features will also change, and some may become even better, and some may be removed. All the information will be given on the AeroVector X thread, and for AeroRadar there's going to be another separate thread for that. So all the information regarding that will be given on the respective threads. Okay. Okay, so yeah, sorry, the mic wasn't. My mic started disconnecting. Sorry. Okay, and another cool feature of AeroRadar X is to search users by their call signs. You can search basically user flights, and where if a user is live and flying on a multiplayer server on a flight, you can just type their username or type their call sign, and you can easily get that. So I mean, I don't have any person who's flying right now. So let's take this guy, Lemon Fire, for example. If we just zoom out and then we type his call sign in, so Lemon Fire, as you can see, the flight will show up. We can show flight. It will show the flight, and yeah, that is a really awesome feature. Also, when you tap flights, you can also see an information bar on the right hand side. So let's say if I press this flight, we can see a bit of a flight. We can see the flight plan, which I have no idea who has a flight plan this weird, but anyway, so you can see the flight plan, and we can see the aircraft, and you can see a picture of the aircraft. Currently, this just only takes the type of aircraft, doesn't really include the livery of the aircraft. That will be given in the future update. So we can see that, and you can see the aircraft. So this is basically the generic livery. Basically the altitude, the speed, and speed in different other formats. We can see the heading, direction, and the exact position on the Earth. And so yeah, this will definitely change. This feature, especially this feature right here. So yeah, this unknown livery will be replaced with actual livery. The route, this issue right here will be fixed. Flight plans will become more clear rather than just a straight line between the origin and the destination. And also we will have the aircraft photo based on the actual livery. Okay, so let's go back. And a really cool feature of AeroRadar X is the 3D map. So basically, AeroRadar X is the only live flight tracker which has both 2D map and a 3D map. 3D map is not that polished, so I mean, if it doesn't work. Okay, so it does work, it does load. Come on. Here we go. You can see the flights. The headings have to be fixed, so currently all of them is set to 0 degrees, just so I can test it, but later the headings will be fixed so that it actually looks like it's flying. The planes actually look like they're flying in their own particular direction rather than just pointing up. And obviously you have all the same features that I showed you in the 2D map. So yeah, really cool. And here you also have the ability to switch between casual, training, and expert. And also, since AeroRadar X and AeroVector X all fall under AeroLog, you can also directly access AeroLog from this area. We'll also be discussing a bit of AeroLog's new features of AeroLog in this session also, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, other than that, let's continue. And 1 second, wait. Sorry about that, guys. The encoding of my software just overloaded because the bitrate was set to way too low. So I fixed it. I think it should be less laggy. If you saw any lag, I'm quite sorry about that. So anyway, the encoding issue is now fixed. So I guess we can continue now. So yeah, just as I was saying about AeroRadar X. Damn, the encoding keeps on overloading. Okay, so now let's move on to AeroLog. Sorry, my mic was muted. So AeroLog has some new amazing new features that are coming, and most of them have already been announced. So let's just go quickly through all of them because they deserve to be in this video. So AeroLog, as you can see, the moment. Okay, let's log in here again, and there we go. So really quickly log in here. So we have this new area. We can actually choose what type of map. So we can either choose to go with the 2D map, or we can go with the newer 3D map. And the 3D map had a bit of issues when it was relaunched, but now all those issues have been completely fixed, and now it is working pretty nicely. So yeah, let's just just look over that. So here's the 2D map is basically the same. Let's check out the 3D map since that's the one that's actually new. And so previously we had a globe.gl map, which was fine, but it wasn't that catered to like flight paths or anything. So we have went and chosen a map, which is much higher quality, as you can immediately see. And not only that, it actually is a better map, easier to code with, and also has great flight map and flight path and markers compatibility, better than globe.gl. And we can tap each icon and we can see which airport it is. Sorry if the stream's a little bit laggy. I understand the stream's a little laggy, so okay, a second. Okay, we got a couple people in the chat. We have IF Aviation United. Okay, so yeah, it's all good on my end. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so okay, so hopefully it's all good for you guys also, for the people watching this. So let's continue. So yeah, where are we? Yeah, okay. So this map is gonna be 100 times better, and obviously we have flight statistics. If we scroll down here, we have flight statistics. Yeah, pretty nice, and pretty nice features, and an excellent new map. You're gonna love Aerolog. And from now on, Aerolog is officially the only flight logger in the entire world, without even including like Infinite Flight, because Infinite Flight there aren't much flight loggers which even have a 2D map. In the entire world, there's no flight loggers which have 3D maps. The Aerolog is the only one, so that is quite a feat. Okay, so yeah, back to this. Also, we have the Aviator Guide. We will watch your career with great interest. Thank you, Aviator Guide. Okay. So yeah, this is Aerolog, and now before we move on to AeroVector X, we have a special message from Nabel K, 777 Flyer, also known as IF Aviation United, because he's working on another new project for the AeroVerse developers. That is iPlanner. iPlanner is basically the all-in-one resource for planning, executing, flying, all of that stuff for your infinite flight flights, with a hint of amazing realism. So Neville has sent over a video for us to watch, tutorial on how to use his Aerolog application. Okay, so let's switch over to Neville.
Hello everyone, welcome today to a new video. And today I'm going to show you how to use iPlanner, your one and only flight scheduler for infinite flight. So without further ado, let us get on to it. You are going to press this button, Add Flight. Then you're going to add your information here. So say like, I'll do an example for this, IF001. Select your aircraft of your choice. I'll go for the Boeing 767. So let's say from OMDB to KJFK. Then you will add your departure time of when you want to depart. So for example, we will choose 4:45. The duration of the flight would be a minimum 14 or 13 hours. 13 hours and 00 minutes. Then you can put the status onto anyone. If your flight is planned, use the planned option. If you are already active doing this flight, press the active button. If you've already completed the flight, put this button to complete it. Or if you haven't had time and things came up and all that stuff like that, just press cancel. So I'll keep mine on for planned. Add your route here. It's optional if you want. So say for instance, OMDB to KJFK, and that's all. You can also optionally add some notes if you want to. So now let's go ahead and then add the flight. And voila, you've got your one and only flight plan on your dashboard. Now I'm going to show you some features here that will really be very good. So first of all, you are going to go here. I'll be showing you these options around here on the top here. You can choose between filter here, that you can go ahead, you can filter your flights. Say you've got a lot of flight plans that you have on your dashboard and you cannot find your flight. Just go ahead, put there KJFK. And as you can see, when you've done that, you just press the X button and there it shows. Just right there under one text, just like this, and then you can finally find your flight and you wouldn't have to like scroll down looking for a flight plan, and it comes handy in these times. So let's clear the filter and then you'll get back to all your flight plans. And then first of all, we've got the second option. You can choose between themes. You can choose between the light color or the dark color, between light theme or dark theme. And then also what comes in handy, you can even access the Infinite Flight community easier by just pressing this button in just one click. And voila, there you are, right in the IFC. So then let's go out. So now you will see these over here. This will show you how many flights you've planned, how many active flights you've done, how many completed flights you've done, and if you've cancelled some. So say you've got some flights that are active, and say you've got some that is already completed. So say for instance, you know what, I've actually completed this flight. I'm gonna go here to this edit option. Then you can go ahead and put there completed. Then save the changes, and then it will show on this box. Or if you say you have something cancelled, if you cancelled something, just press this edit button, then put there cancelled. And there you go. And then also there's an option that will be coming soon for iPlanner where you can export this, and then it will be also be generated as a PDF, as a real flight plan PDF, which is coming soon. Note that things may change. So thank you so much for checking this out, and thank you so much to Ryan Riona of the IFC for allowing me to showcase my project, and I'll see you all next time.
Okay, so thank you, IF Aviation United. That was a certainly great video, and we are all excited about your iPlanner project. And now we have entered into the final product that we're going to be showcasing, which is the one and only AeroVector X, a social media platform dedicated to infinite flight users. So let's take a quick peek at how it is, and obviously, like every other app, this is also work in progress, not completed. There may be bugs, but the bugs on here are fewer, so it's not that bad. And they will be fixed, and also some features will be added, some features may be changed, and yeah. So let's take a look at AeroVector X. So here's a quick flight feed, but let's start by logging in. So also, you can check out this app if you want in this address right here. So if you want, you can check it out. And here's AeroVector X right here. So let's start by logging in. So we need your email address this time, since we don't want anybody like impersonating one. So if you're flying first time, so security is more important on here. That's why. So if you're a first time user, you will be prompted to an email will be sent to your account, so you have to verify your email through that through that email. So yeah, so since this is a more like kind of like a social media platform, we need more security for that. So once you've entered your email and your password, you can log in. As you can see, we can see your flight feed. There's no pictures right now. I just deleted them all because I wanted to show you how to do it. We have competitions, which are your screenshot competitions. Obviously, that was a promised thing. We have your users, so we have a couple of other users. We have a test account, and we have obviously Able. Okay. So we have leaderboards, profile, and yeah, you can see your profile here. We also do have a verification. Don't worry, you don't have to pay for verification. If you're a user for 7 consecutive days, you are eligible for verification, and you will definitely you'll definitely be verified. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's start with the feed. So this is basically kind of like your Instagram account, where you can see all of the posts that people are sharing at once. Is my mic back on? Okay, good. Okay, so to start, we can upload our screenshot. So let's hit upload screenshot. Do keep in mind, this is very important, the max amount you can upload is 400 kilobytes. If you upload more than that, it will not upload. Max 400 kilobytes, because we don't have like infinite amount of storage space. We don't use, like, we're trying to do this without like spending any money on servers or anything. So on the free plan, we only have like around 500 megabytes of storage, so that's why we don't want like too much. So 500 megabytes should get this around 2,000 to 3,000 photos. So do go to this. Do make sure that your picture is under 400 kilobytes. If it is not, you can just go to Google and type in image downscaler, and then you can just go to one of these, and you can really easily downscale your picture. So back to AeroVector X. Okay, so back to this. Okay, so let's try an example. Let's upload a screenshot. There we go. So let's upload this screenshot right here that I took of United Airlines flight. Flight. So yeah, so we can use this screenshot, and if it is complies within the rules, obviously it has to be under 400 kilobytes. It will be showing in this preview right here. And now here in this caption, we can add whatever caption we want. Obviously, you don't have to add a caption. You can just add a caption because, well, if you want, you can add a caption to describe the flight or inform people about the flight or give some details about the flight. So let's do United in the sunset. There we go. That's a pretty good one. So now let's post that, and we'll upload, and the picture will be posted. As you can see, your username will be displayed here. If you're a first-time user, the username will not actually come up automatically, so you have to go to profile, and you have to go to edit profile, and you can change your username here and bio here too. Obviously, if you go to your profile now, you can see photos, and you can see the photo I just posted right now. So if I go to my profile, you can also do this on other people's profiles. So if I log in on anybody else's account, or if somebody else posts a photo, I can just very easily just click their profile and see all their past photos. And so that is a really cool. If you see, you can also like this. It doesn't update real time. So if you like this image for say, and we refresh the page, I have to set the. So let's try to log in here. There we go. Okay, so as you can see now it says we have 1 like. So yeah, that is a really cool feature, obviously. And so that is basically the social media aspect of AeroVector X. It is an amazing platform for all of this, and it is like such a great platform. Obviously, there are some like caveats here. But you will be informed if any things are there. We don't know what we will do after. So we're trying to save as much space as possible, so we might have to cut down on those measures. We're just saying that just as a disclaimer. Nothing really else. Have fun. Try this app. Amazing. Okay, so that is basically it for the flight feed part of it, and now we're talking about screenshot competitions. So if you don't know, InfoFlight community hosted many screenshot competitions, and yeah, it was really great. It was really fun. It test users like screenshotting abilities to the test and make it like it was incredibly fun. I even won a few, not bragging or anything, but yeah. Anyway. But unfortunately now that is against rules, unfortunately, by good reason. I mean, they're also concerned about how much space this might take. Like like a screenshot competition uses things like at least 16 pictures, 5 rounds. That adds up really quickly, and obviously they don't want to waste storage space on something like that. And also, since the screenshot competitions now have kind of lost their kind of lost their importance, because now it's just basically an editing competition more than a screenshot competition. So people who know how to edit really well, is their picture is going to look more better. So newer users, so it just gets really repetitive, really boring, really quickly. So there's not really much of a use to it. That's why they removed it. But today we're introducing AeroVector X. We're hosting screenshot competitions on AeroVector X. We're trying to solve all the problems solve all the problems that made the screenshot competitions kind of undesirable. So we're trying to solve all the problems here, to make this as fun and accessible as possible. So, if you want to join any screenshot, I'm sorry, if you want to join any screenshot competitions, go to the competitions thing here, and you'll see the past screenshot competitions that have already been done. We have a test competition that's currently open. These two have already closed. So if you want to join a competition, joining a competition is really easy. We have to create. Okay, so if you want to create a competition, let's say you're a host and you just want to create a competition, you can take whatever one you want. So let's say epic Indian screenshot competition. And now we can put a description. So join us as we battle, or something like that. Battle against battle for our screenshots and see who has the best skill. You can also include stuff like no editing pictures. You also write the rules, so only like selected airlines. So, and the airlines include maybe like, since in India we got Indigo, or India. This star, oh no, star's gone. Casa, SpiceJet, etc. And we can also add some other rules like, and also we can add some general instructions. Max participants. We can put that as 16, and max rounds. You can also put all the stuff that you need, any extra rules that you might want. You can add all of them there, and yeah, this is pretty great. So after you're done that, we can just create our competition, and as you can see, it shows up right at the top here. Now we can open it, we can see all the rules, we can see everything that we need to. And so this is how it just looks like. We will have like a user chat, so there'll be like a chat here, so people can like type things and like respond to stuff. And if there's any confusion, they can they can type, and then the owner or the host of the competition can respond to them, clearing their doubts or anything like that. And if you're a host, you can start voting, you can close the competition, and you can do all of that stuff. And yeah, it makes it really fun to try. And now to start submitting a screenshot competition, if you can just go to any screenshot competition, doesn't have to be yours. You can just go to this one. Okay, all of them I am hosting, but let's say it begins in this screenshot competition. Let's submit a screenshot. So it's basically the same thing as submitting or posting a feed. So you can just type that, and you can do that quite easily. And once you have submitted, it will show this. So you have submitted to this competition. Obviously, we want to prevent double submissions or two submissions by one person. So not only are these submissions locked by the profile, so each profile they'll be monitored, so each profile can only submit to one competition one time. And we're also using device lock. So for example, if a person has two accounts, and if a person owns two accounts, and that person posts one picture on the one account, and a second picture on the second account on the same competition, that person obviously has an uneven chance of winning. So if you have a device and if you're submitting to a screenshot competition, the picture that the submission will be also logged to your device. So if you on that same device, if you log into another account and you try to submit to the same competition, it will tell you that you cannot submit to that competition. So yeah, that is some pretty cool features. We also sort by open, so if any of the competitions which are open, the competitions we're currently voting, competitions which are already closed. We can also check users, so we have a couple of users. So we can also check leaderboards. So basically, this will work better if when there are a lot of users. Currently, there's only me and Neville, so we don't have much like that. So we don't have much posts or any users. So top users, you can see, I have Aviation United. He has 2 followers. I wonder who those 2 are. Okay. Yeah, so you can see top posts here and top users here based on their followers, and here based on its likes. So, and also if you want to edit your profile, you can hit here and directly edit to your profile. Let's remove that. So we can directly edit your profile. You can add you can add a profile picture if you want. Keep in mind that is capped at 200 kilobits because space saving. And also another thing with competitions is that to obviously to reduce space wastage, we are introducing a rule that says that after 14 days after a screenshot competition has been closed, after its final round has been closed, all the pictures after 14 days will be completely deleted. The screenshot competition will be completely deleted except something like this. Like this, everything else is completely gone. So yeah, so this is just a rule to prevent space wastage on already finished screenshot competitions. So yeah, this is pretty good. So it's a pretty good rule, and obviously you can download your pictures in the competition, the pictures of the competition, the results, everything of the competition. You can obviously download onto your device if you want to keep a memory of that or anything. And oh yeah, we're at the profile section. We can obviously change your profile picture. You can see your photos, so you can see your past photos, whichever one you have done. You can see posts. You can see followers, following, AeroVerse dev, because I'm an AeroVerse dev. So all AeroVerse devs get a special marker here that says they're an AeroVerse developer. So also edit your profile, so you can change your bio to something like cool person with cool pics and cool editing skills. So you can type all up. You can immediately see this changes up in here in the bio. This is amazing feature, and AeroVector X is truly a game changer for amplified social media. If you want to log out, you can easily log out by clicking here, and it's just done like that. So yeah, thank you for tuning in to this little program here hosted by the AeroVerse developers. So yeah, that is really cool. All the features on here are. One second. So I actually didn't tell Neville K Fire about this, but we also have his app opened right here, which is quite cool. So yeah, obviously do support him, and this is a really cool app. You can add I'll just do a quick demonstration. I have not tried this app before, by the way, so it's kind of my first time look. So obviously we have an amazing visual field here. And yeah, this is quite amazing. We can add new flights. So let's just say I did a flight of let's do a flight Air India. Let's just do a random call sign on the Airbus A320 from Kochi, obviously because Kochi VA to Mumbai. Departure time was 3:30 in the morning. and and the duration. Sorry, duration is a duration. Okay, so this is like a plane flight. So the duration, let's say around 2 hour 15 minutes. So we can do our status. So we can make the flight planned. Also, we can make the flight a planned flight. We can also make it active. Also make it completed, cancelled, all that stuff. So let's just say it planned it, and we can type our route. So we can also write those in words. So we can write Cochin to Mumbai. Also add some additional notes. So let's say you want to remember reminder one way 2 to 7 is in use in Mumbai, or something like that, or just anything that you want. Do that, and this is great, amazing feature here. You can also filter your flights. Can do your active plane flight. So yeah, we can also redirect to the info flight community. Search flight. So let's just add this flight here. You can also add another flight. Let's try. Yeah, let's just do the example flights. So we have KLX to KJFK, KJFK, I guess 14:30 and 5 hour 15 minutes. Status planned route, that is Los Angeles to New York, and demo. Okay, there we go. We already have 2 flights, so this is great, quite great. Like, you can also see your reminder here, or whenever you need to. So yeah, this is really great. So you can also see your time. So since this is earlier, so this is flights at an earlier time. This is showing up first. And if you want to filter, you can filter that also, based on a couple of factors. You can also filter them. So yes, this is quite great. We have planned flights, active flights, completed, and canceled flights. So yeah, it's also in a really early version of iPlanner. So the version that Neville used on his video is actually a newer version that is currently in development. That's why it doesn't look as it looks even better than this. So yeah, that's why. Anyway, I want to thank you all for listening to this short little seminar product showcase stream of the products we have here at AeroVerse Developers. We have been working quite hard on this. I mean, you do not know how long it takes to troubleshoot issues. Okay, so yeah, that is that, and the product showcase has officially ended. Thank you for everyone who has watched. Let's see how many viewers we have. Okay, we have 2 viewers. So thank you guys for listening to the stream. This will be available, so you can watch this also later. And that is it for this short little product showcase here. So yeah, thank you guys.